Alright, for our last problem, problem 17, it's going to require you to do a little close reading, and we'll have probably played a game like this in class already, I hope. The basic idea is you have 3 dice, and on one of them you have addition and subtraction symbols. On the next you have negative integers, and then on the last you have positive integers. Each of the players rolls the dice, and they tally up what they get on the dice. And here's Juan's scores that he got, and the idea is to multiply the 2 number dice and then add or subtract the products you get from their multiplication. So I've illustrated how you do that with Juan. I'll walk you through it here. So we're going to follow our rules. You multiply the numbers first, and we have -2 times +3 giving you -6, and then you add or subtract the products. So with this first roll, Juan got addition, so we would go 0 because we're starting at 0, plus -6 gives us -6. Now we go to the next one, and this was -4 and +1, so you go -4 times +1, that gives you -4. Now you've got to take that product and add it to the product of the previous scores. So we'll take the -6, bring it down here, and add it to -4, and we get -10. And we repeat this pattern all the way through. So -2 times +2 gives you -4, and then we take the 10 from before and go -10 minus -4 gives us -6. Notice that this is a subtraction problem with a negative number right here. And remember the rules of addition and subtraction. If you have these two minus symbols together, it kind of means take the opposite of this number, change the sign, and change the operation, and we could think of it as -10 plus +4, which would give us -6. So anyways, we go on and to the next one and go -3 times +6 gives us -18. Take the -6 from up here, bring it down, add it to the -18, giving us -24. Remember, we're following these rules just back and forth. For the last one, we multiply the numbers first, -2 times +6, giving us -12. Then we add or subtract the products. So we take the -24 from before, bring it down here, and subtract it from -12, giving us -12 again. So that's our final score for Juan. And remember, the winner is the one that gets closest to 0. Now, one more thing before I go that I want to remind you of is when you get to Casper, he starts out with, how should I write this? Casper starts out with a negative, and then a -6 and a +1. So that will work out like this. -6 times +1 is going to equal -6. Now, when we get to the second part, adding or subtracting the product, if we go 0 minus -6, we're going to end up with 6, not -6. Remember, if we rewrite this in our heads and go positive or plus +6, we will have +6 for our answer. It's important to get that right to start with, or else the rest of your problem will be wrong. So I hope that helps. Try the other ones and see who won the game. Good luck.